KASPA and Internet Computer Price Forecast for 2025. KASPA versus Internet Computer. The data is shocking. KASPA versus Internet Computer might sound like a strange matchup at first glance. But what if there are two winners here? Both altcoins have strong arguments in their favor. One stands out for speed and fairness, the other for utility and vision. I'll break down all the data, from tokenomics to community, and show you how both altcoins could explode in their own way. Stay tuned until the end if you want to know how you can take advantage of this double opportunity. Welcome to 10x by Marius, your channel for honest, data-driven altcoin analysis. So, what exactly are KASPA and ICP? Let's start with KASPA. It's a layer 1 blockchain, but with DAG technology. That stands for Directed Acyclic Graph. Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, KASPA doesn't use linear blockchain technology, but instead allows parallel blocks to be processed. The result, extremely fast, with almost no confirmation time. No VC, no pre-mining, fair launch, proof of work, but more modern. The aim, a decentralized, scalable infrastructure for payments and micropayments without a layer 2 solution. Technically strong, community-based, and currently still massively under the radar. Now let's move on to Internet Computer, which is significantly more ambitious. Do they want to reinvent the internet? With a chain where entire web apps run directly on the chain. A cloud service, no servers, but smart contracts that host websites. Internet Computer uses its own blockchain for this, along with a so-called nervous network system for governance rights. Proof of stake, so staking is possible, plus a burn system via computation cycles. In other words, it has a deflationary element. Strongly backed by Dfinity, with an active developer ecosystem that is growing rapidly. For anyone who believes in Web3, Internet Computer is a platform play with a huge vision. Both projects solve real problems. KASPA offers speed and fairness, ideal for fast payments without a central authority. Internet Computer provides decentralized hosting, genuine Web3 usage, far beyond just a FI. However, both are currently still far below their all-time highs. And now, the duel begins. So, as always, grab yourself a coffee, leave a like, but be careful, a quick disclaimer. My channel is not financial advice, it's purely for information. And as always, we're starting right now. The fundamentals, market cap, KASPA and Internet Computer are roughly on par, but Internet Computer is valued slightly higher. In other words, both are in the mid-cap sector, but Internet Computer is a bit larger. So, the potential of both is about the same. KASPA is very close to its market cap, which is a positive sign. With Internet Computer, it's harder to assess because they don't have a clear max cap. The circulating supply, with KASPA, 91% is already in circulation, which is extremely good. With Internet Computer, it's a bit harder to evaluate because, as mentioned, ultimately they don't have a max supply in that sense. Many tokens are still in the vesting phase. Token distribution, with KASPA, it's very fair, no VC, no ICO. With Internet Computer, there's a strong VC influence from the Dfinity Foundation, with a lot of pre-allocation. In summary, KASPA scores points for better transparency, fairer distribution, and less dilution. By the way, where you can find KASPA or Internet Computer, I've linked my favorite crypto exchange below, because you can't always get every altcoin on every exchange. So I recommend signing up early so that you're ready. If you use my link below, you'll also get a bonus. Let's move on to the tokenomics. Emission. KASPA has a predictable proof of work system, so no surprises. With Internet Computer, the lockup period is still ongoing and more tokens will be released onto the market, which is a risk. Energy efficiency. KASPA, proof of work is quite energy intensive. Internet Computer, proof of state, significantly more energy efficient. Staking. KASPA, in the end, only through third-party providers. Internet Computer has staking. Conclusion. Internet Computer is stronger in this area. More sustainability, a better reward system, deflationary elements, then tech and use case. KASPA is a layer 1 with EAG technology, super fast. Internet Computer is a layer 1 with its own technology, web hosting on-chain. Use cases. KASPA, web transactions, microtransactions, basically fast transactions. Internet Computer, dApps, NFTs directly on the chain, for example, and soon also AI features. Developer activity, growing and active for KASPA. Internet Computer has a broad ecosystem plus support from Dfinity. Use case score, KASPA 7, Internet Computer 8.5 by comparison. Conclusion, Internet Computer offers more versatility and real-world use cases here, but KASPA scores with its full focus and speed. Of course, Both are pursuing completely different approaches here. By the way, if you want more duels or analyses like this, I recommend the Xenix Universe playlist. Feel free to have a browse. There are some really interesting analyses. All information can be found in the video description. And for next weekend, I've got 2 extremely exciting altcoin analyses lined up that you won't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any insights. What's the situation in community regarding adoption of both? KASPA has an extremely large number of followers. They are experiencing strong growth. The KASPA community is also very engaged. Internet Computer is still under the radar, but becoming increasingly popular and also has a strong community. Growth: Internet Computer 10%, KASPA 30%. KASPA is low and well distributed. Internet Computer is high. Early investors dominate. In summary, KASPA is under the radar, dynamic, new, and decentralized. Internet Computer is more broadly positioned. By the way, are you more Team KASPA or Team Internet Computer? Let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the vision in the roadmap. Both projects have a clear roadmap and are transparent. Narrative: KASPA focuses on proof of work, but significantly faster and more efficient. Internet Computer focuses on the Web3 sector, but also on artificial intelligence and DePIN. What about media presence? KASPA is still under the radar as far as the media is concerned. Internet Computer is already more prominent in the media and is also listed on larger crypto exchanges. In conclusion, Internet Computer wins in terms of visibility and trend compatibility because, for example, they have artificial intelligence and DePIN. However, KASPA remains the insider tip with substance. Let's move on to the conclusion. Internet Computer versus KASPA. KASPA is transparent, fair, data-driven, and growing. Lower dilution, not yet overbought. Internet Computer has extremely strong tech, major adoption, and great Web3 opportunities with real utility. Wide range of possible applications. So, what are the chances for growth now? Both coins are extremely exciting, but of course, each in their own way. Let's move on to the price target. KASPA. With KASPA, $3 to $4 would be possible. For Internet Computer, $150 to $200. Both would be massive jumps, but they are also realistic. By the way, if you want to know whether I hold KASPA and Internet Computer, or just KASPA or Internet Computer, in my personal portfolio, here's a bit of self-promotion. With 10x Elite, you get full insight into my personal portfolio and access to my 10x ranking list. There I have a list where I've ranked all the altcoins I've ever analyzed, with a percentage score, a link to YouTube, and a link to where you can buy the altcoin. So, all the information you need to keep an overview. You'll find all the information and tutorials in the pinned comment. And by the way, I can only recommend both full analyses to you, whether you're Team KASPA or Team Internet Computer. Both analyses are extremely fascinating. I'll link them here for you. Enjoy the 2 analyses and see you in a bit.